What's going on, people? So we got my sister in the building. I have been hyping this interview up earlier in the show, and so my sister Trish is joining us to have a discussion about Nas's album King Disease 2. My sister, who's a big streamer when it comes to music, I'm sure she'll plug her YouTube channel and everything, so go and support her. But I thought it would be interesting to have a conversation with you for a couple of reasons on this. One, this is your first time listening to a full Nas project, right? And then B, like, Nas is he's been around forever. And like a lot of his last two projects have really, I think, put him on a different, introduced him to like the whole new generation of people who didn't know his music from before. So I figured it would be good to talk about. So I guess just first off, what was it like listening to your first Nas project?
Definitely different than what I expected, because I figured his music was going to be a little different style than what the rappers are now, because he didn't come out like, recently, like, what I'm used to. So I was like, okay, I know it was going to be a little different, but I didn't think it was going to be like different as like how it was. I thought it was going to be, I don't know, because like the beat, I love the beat to his music, you know, and I feel like the beat and the music was just everything. Like, it wasn't just the music, you know. Yeah,
that's so it's funny because like as somebody who's been listening to Nas forever, one of the biggest critiques on Nas has been his production. So his last two albums, Hit Boy did his last two full albums. And I think that's what has like brought more people to like realize that Nas is just a dope ass artist. So like a lot of the music that you listen to and review isn't as like a calm lyrical delivery like Nas. So did that take you a little while to start appreciating, or what did that do for you as far as the way that Nas raps?
Because I haven't tried to listen to a lot of more like lyrical artists, because that's not what I'm used to. So it is kind of hard to like kind of like vibe to it, because I feel like that's more music you have to like listen to like understand it. You can't just like I mean, you can feel it, but you gotta listen to understand where you're coming from. So,
And see that is the difference in hip hop. And I think a lot of people who are like and by the way, if you guys haven't been able to tell, there is quite an age difference between me and my sister. It's 10 years between us. But I think that's the difference between like what we looked at for music when I was your age and what you guys look at. And there's not, I used to be on like that thing of like music doesn't have meaning anymore. And it's like, all right, like at the end of the day, music always evolves, right? It changes, and it's going to change for each generation. But I think like we didn't have it. Our generation, if we wanted to quote unquote vibe, we didn't call it back then. We had Lil Jon, we had Ludacris, we had people like that, right? And so like Nas and his generation and the people that he came up in, it wasn't music to vibe with. It was music to sit down and listen to what they had to say. What was your favorite song on the album?
My favorite song was probably Brunch on Sunday.
Okay.
That was a really good one. Everything about that song was just nice. It gives you in that like Sunday mood, because on Sundays I just want to chill, and that's like a song you just chill and clean to. For sure. Yeah. My favorite one was 40 Side, and a couple of reasons for that. That was a good one. Yeah, I think what he's talking about, the closer I get to, goddamn, the fact I'm going to be 35 is fucking ridiculous. You're basically 40.
Exactly. The closer I get to 40, like I understand what he's talking about then, but I also think that the fact that he took a flow that is like a type of style that is like what people nowadays do, but he still had the meaning behind the lyrics in it, was just dope to me. It was a dope concept of what he used there and the way that he executed it. But and I forget the name of the track. The song he has with Lauryn Hill, and I know.
Oh, that was a good one.
Man, listen. And so let me ask you this: what do you know of Lauryn Hill as an artist? Anything?
I just know one song. What is it? Doopy. Yeah, that's the only one I know.
So Lauryn Hill is one of the most vicious MCs of all time. Like, people know her as a singer now, mostly. I want you to go back and I want you to listen to a song called "Lost Ones" after this, and I want you to tell me what you feel, because like she wrote a diss song for Wyclef Jean, and it's one of the most vicious diss songs ever. But Lauryn Hill she was part of the Fugees. She has one of the best solo albums of all time with the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. It's like a perfect album. And then she basically just went away and lived her life afterwards. She didn't keep dropping music. People been waiting for a follow up for
So
a
she
while.
only dropped one?
Only one solo album ever, and then just basically walked away.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, crazy, right?
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, and she like a legend, basically.
Off
like,
one album.
Put her up there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So, listening to this album as you make your way through it, I know you said this was an album that you had to like really sit down and listen to. Did that work for or against the album for you? Like having to sit down and really take in what he was saying. Did you find yourself like having to struggle to get through it, or because of how good the music was, did you appreciate it?
Both. Struggle because sometimes like my attention span is like, you know what I'm saying? But like, but it made me actually want to listen because I knew like each song was going to be different and not the same like type of story or like vibe or anything. So it made me like really want to listen and see where he going with in all songs.
Has it changed, like you going back and listening to the vibe music? Has it changed your ability to do that at all? Like, do you now wish that there was more meaning in some of the music you listen to?
I do. I really do. It's just like I told you, I was just listening to King Von, and he's a rapper that like to tell stories, which I really like. But you know, not a lot of rappers do that. So yeah.
So like for me, like okay. So on the flip side, right? Nas is one of the first older artists that you listen to fully, and you got it. For me, on the other side, like a younger artist that I've really really gotten into is Lil Baby. I fucking love Lil Baby right now, man. Like
Lil Baby, and he's the best rapper alive in my eyes.
Like, and it's so crazy. Like he caught my eye first when his features, because he kills every single feature he's ever been on. And I remember I listened to Lil Baby like when he first came out, and I was like, this dude is trash, but he's really developed into like a fucking dope ass artist, and it's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know you like Lil Baby like that, so that's what's up.
Baby, Lil Durk, they my top two. Yeah.
So have you gone back and listened to any of Nas's other music since you listened to this album?
No, this is something she told me to listen to.
Oh, Ether? Yeah, I sent her Ether, people. Yeah. So you listen to the greatest diss track of all time, other than Story of Adidon, which is fucking bananas.
Who's that?
Pusha T's diss song to Drake.
Oh, yeah.
What did you think about the track with Eminem?
Oh, it was nice. Eminem, he is crazy. Like, he's somebody you really gotta listen to. Like, he just keep going. Like, he just keep spinning. I'm like, God damn. And it's like he don't take no break. He don't
breathe.
He just keep going.
Exactly. Like
I know.
Like he has a problem with oxygen because he doesn't need it at all. Like, and look. Eminem is still one of those artists where I go back and listen to some of the stuff that he first came out with, and I still catch things that I didn't catch back then, and it blows my mind.
Cause I'm gonna have to. That's with him. You have to do that. You're gonna have to listen to it multiple times.
Yeah. Okay. So what did you think about the track that he did with A Boogie with the Hoodie?
No, that's my other favorite. He up there top 3, so I love that one. I loved it.
Yeah, so
A Boogie did his thing.
You got to listen to the first King's Disease, because I think you really enjoy that, because he did songs with Big Sean on there. He got a song with Lil Durk on there. He got a song with Anderson .Paak on there. Fivo Foreign and ASAP Ferg on King's Disease 1. So like he worked with a lot of younger artists on the first King's Disease. So you probably would appreciate that one more. But overall, what rating are you giving King's Disease to?
I'll say 10 out of 10, and that's honest. Like I said, it's a really nice album to like the beats, the production, like everything, the lyrics and everything. Like, and I love how he put like rappers nowadays on it, and then like rappers like back in his days on it too. Like I don't know, I think that's fire, because then and then he put like them two like on like because a couple songs where he put like older rappers and then like younger on the same song, and it was like it was like perfect. Like it wasn't like like when some people do that, it's like what the hell, like one person fucks it up, but it wasn't like that. Like it was fire. So that's I like how he even oh my bad.
No, go ahead.
I like how he even switches flow up a little bit, like on like songs. Like I feel like with the YG song, it sounded like a YG song, but it still sounded like a nice song too. Yeah. So I was like,
I forgot what I was gonna say now. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Don't get old, sis. Don't get old.
I'm getting there.
You know what? You know what's funny is that how me and you both became creatives and didn't really like. I had no idea you were doing YouTube seriously like you did, and so like I spent a whole night like watching just some of your YouTube videos, and I'm like, look at my little sister, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I know that is crazy.
And you know,
We do a lot of stuff alike.
I know, but and see, that's the thing that's even funnier about it is that I would say me and you are the quietest two in the whole family, and for us to be the ones that are in front of cameras doing this is wild.
Crazy. Yeah.
Because if anybody would have said that somebody would have became like doing something like this creative, I would have easily said Cheyenne because she loves drama and she loves being in front of a camera. So it's like, so it's funny that it worked out that way. What you said that we're a lot alike. What does that ever freak you out?
Sometimes I don't want to be like you.
What the hell does that mean?
No, I'm just kidding. But no, just sometimes it's just like just thinking about like how we go like a part of things. Like I feel like me and you, like with our family, when it do be drama or just like people, we don't be in that. We try to make everything like peaceful and just like you know. So it's just like I don't know. It is interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah, me too. Like, you know, I'll sit back and just watch people. As long as don't nobody say shit crazy to my mama, I ain't got time for none of that.
Both of you, because I remember that one time.
Oh yeah, listen. And it's crazy because you would think the older I get, the calmer I'll get about it. And I think I've gotten crazier about like I hate to see any, like at the slightest thing, like me thinking somebody got smart with mama, I'll be ready to fight. And it's like don't
I'm like that was shot.
Yeah. Hey, chill on my mama. Well, I ain't gonna air our family drama, but you know that one time I flipped the hell out on Unc. So yeah. I had the whole family in that group chat like ready, like everybody's probably shaking their head. And then I didn't know Grams was in the group chat. I'm like, damn, I wouldn't have said all that had I known Grams was in there. She just don't say anything. Yeah, she don't be paying attention. But all right, sis, go ahead and give them your YouTube page where they can catch you doing your music reviews, and now you're doing some vlog and stuff. I see you growing over there.
Yeah, me and your son was doing some vlogs. I'm gonna try to do another one before you leave.
Okay.
But so it's TEE then space G. That's my YouTube. I was wondering, are you recording it so I can put this on my YouTube?
Yeah, I'm recording. I can send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all go and support my sister because she does her damn thing. And that is it for this review of Nas King Disease 2. We'll see you guys later.
Thanks for having me on here. That was fun. Anytime.
I think